Good evening, my B2B family. I hope everyone is doing well out there. Welcome to episode 2 on forgiveness. Fix myself up for you all this time. I'm hoping I look good. My last video, my family told me I was looking a little crusty, so hopefully I am doing them some justice in this video. So today we're going to talk about forgiving God. Yes. God. Not everyone blames God, but sometimes we blame him for not fixing it. Every time we say, why God? Why me? We're actually blaming God. It may not be our intentions to blame him, but we say, when we say that, we're holding him responsible for letting it happen. So God never promised our lives will be without affliction and conflict, for it is good that we are afflicted because it will strengthen us to get to the next level. So I remember a time when I was having some troubles at work, and I called my pop and I was talking to him, and I was saying, why did God put me in this situation? What is it that he wants me to get out of this? And my papa, being the wise man that he is, immediately said to me, God didn't do this. God didn't put you in this situation. And in that moment, I had an awakening and an epiphany that God does not put us in these situations. His plans for us are of good and not evil. But he will take those situations that we put ourselves in or that we find ourselves in and transform and use that to transform us to get to the next level. And so I remember I heard a pastor on YouTube talking about how God is not a puppeteer sitting up in heaven with strings telling us what to do. Our God is a God of will and choice. He gives us the power to make our own decisions, and you cannot blame him for the things you've brought on yourself for the decisions you have made. You also can't blame him for the expectations that you had that he didn't meet, that he never promised you. And we certainly cannot get mad at God for things that the enemy has set up to cause us sadness and pain. Put your setbacks and your sorrows into perspective. What you think is not what it is. And who you blame it may really be blameless. Instead of being angry and blaming, take this time to reflect on your behavior, reactions, and the lesson in it all so that you can let go and be unbothered. So let me read this to you. I was reading today on James 1 and 12 in the ESV. It says, "Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial, for he has stood the test. He will receive the crown of life, which God has promised to those who love him." God did not say there wouldn't be trials. God didn't say life would be perfect. God didn't say everything given to you wouldn't be taken away. But what he said is, for those who endure and love him, he will give the crown. So get in position to get your crown, my kings and queens. Love you.